Every single morning, as you open your eyes and step into the light of a new day, your kidneys are finishing a marathon. While you were sleeping, these two bean-shaped organs were working tirelessly, filtering nearly 150 quarts of blood to ensure that your internal chemistry remains perfectly balanced. However, most people unknowingly greet this hard work with a metabolic ambush. We tend to reach for drinks that act like liquid sandpaper, scraping against the delicate filters of our renal system and forcing our bodies to manage a crisis before the day has even truly begun. The kidneys are your body's ultimate filtration plant, a high-tech biological refinery that separates the vital from the toxic. When these filters become clogged or overworked due to poor morning choices, the results are silent but devastating. Toxins begin to circulate through your bloodstream, your energy levels plummet, and your blood pressure starts to climb as your body struggles to maintain equilibrium. This is the agitation of a modern lifestyle, where convenience is chosen over cellular health. If you do not provide your kidneys with the specific biological keys they need to unlock their detoxification potential, you are essentially leaving your internal engine to run on dirty oil. The solution is not found in expensive pharmaceuticals or complex medical procedures, but in the simple, intentional liquids you consume during the first 60 minutes of your day. By introducing specific natural compounds, you can transform your morning from a moment of renal stress into a powerful session of systemic rejuvenation. Let us explore the 5 hero beverages that act as shields, rinses, and fuel for your kidneys, ensuring they remain vibrant and functional for decades to come. The first hero in our morning arsenal is the warm lemon and ginger bio-rinse. To understand why this is so effective, we must look at the kidneys as a series of intricate sieves. Over time, mineral deposits like calcium oxalate can begin to crystallize within these sieves, creating the foundation for painful stones and reduced filtration efficiency. Lemon juice is an absolute powerhouse of citric acid, which serves a dual purpose. First, it binds with calcium in the urine, preventing it from forming the crystals that lead to stones. Second, it can actually help break down existing small crystals, effectively acting as a biological solvent that clears the pathways for waste. When you combine this with the thermal effect of warm water, you stimulate the peristaltic movement of your internal systems, encouraging the swift removal of metabolic waste that accumulated overnight. But the ginger is what elevates this drink to a professional level of care. Ginger contains gingerols, which are potent anti-inflammatory compounds that act as a soothing balm for the renal tissues. Think of the kidneys as sensitive sponges. When they are inflamed, they swell and lose their ability to filter effectively. Ginger reduces this swelling, allowing the kidneys to breathe and function with maximum agility. To prepare this, you want to avoid boiling water, as extreme heat can degrade the delicate vitamin C in the lemon. Instead, use water that is just warm to the touch. Squeeze the juice of half a fresh lemon into a glass and grate about 1 inch of fresh ginger root directly into the water. Let it steep for 5 minutes so the bioactive compounds can fully infuse. This drink should be your very first interaction with the world, consumed on an empty stomach to ensure that the citric acid can work its magic without competing with food particles. The second drink on our list is the dandelion root decoction, often referred to as the natural kidney pump. Many people mistake the dandelion for a common weed, but in the world of renal health, it is an elite diuretic. Most commercial diuretics are harsh and can strip your body of essential potassium, leading to heart palpitations and muscle weakness. Dandelion root is unique because it is naturally high in potassium itself. This means it encourages your kidneys to flush out excess water and sodium without depleting your vital mineral stores. It acts like a gentle pump, increasing the volume of urine and ensuring that toxins are physically pushed out of the bladder and urinary tract. This increased flow is essential for preventing the stagnant conditions where bacteria thrive and infections begin. Beyond its diuretic properties, dandelion root supports the liver-kidney axis. Your liver processes toxins first, turning them into water-soluble compounds that the kidneys then filter out. If the liver is sluggish, the kidneys are forced to deal with raw, unprocessed waste that can damage their delicate structures. Dandelion root stimulates bile production, ensuring the liver does its job so the kidneys can do theirs. To prepare this, you should use dried dandelion root. Unlike a tea, a decoction involves simmering the root. Place 1 tablespoon of dried root in 2 cups of water and bring it to a gentle simmer for about 10 minutes. This longer extraction process is necessary to pull the deep-seated flavonoids and polysaccharides out of the tough root fibers. Strain the liquid and drink it while it is still warm. The flavor is earthy and slightly bitter, which is a signal to your digestive system to activate its own detoxification enzymes. Our third beverage is the raw beetroot and celery elixir, which functions as the nitrate shield. High blood pressure is the #1 silent killer of kidney function. The kidneys are filled with millions of tiny, fragile blood vessels called capillaries. When blood pressure is high, it hits these capillaries like a high-pressure fire hose, hitting a delicate silk screen, eventually tearing them apart and causing permanent scarring. Beetroots are one of the richest sources of dietary nitrates. Once consumed, these nitrates are converted into nitric oxide, a molecule that signals your blood vessels to relax and dilate. This vasodilation lowers the pressure within the kidneys instantly, allowing blood to flow through the filters at a gentle, nourishing pace rather than a destructive one. Celery adds a secondary layer of protection through its high concentration of phthalides, which further relax the artery walls and provide a natural balance of sodium and potassium. Together, these 2 ingredients create a synergetic effect that lowers renal stress while delivering a massive dose of antioxidants like betaine, which specifically protects the renal cortex from oxidative damage. To prepare this elixir, you will need a juicer or a high-powered blender. Juice 1 medium-sized raw beet and 3 large stalks of celery. If you use a blender, be sure to strain the pulp through a fine mesh bag to ensure the nutrients are absorbed rapidly without the delay of fiber digestion. Drink this mid-morning, about 2 hours after your first glass of water, to provide a steady support system for your blood pressure as you begin the stresses of your workday. The 4th hero in our lineup is unsweetened hibiscus infusion, which we call the pressure valve. Hibiscus is not just a beautiful flower, it is a clinical-grade tool for managing the internal environment of the renal system. Multiple studies have shown that hibiscus tea can be as effective as some low-dose blood pressure medications at reducing both systolic and diastolic pressure. For the kidneys, this is a life-saving benefit. Furthermore, hibiscus has uricosuric properties, meaning it helps the kidneys excrete uric acid more efficiently. When uric acid levels get too high, they form sharp, needle-like crystals that can shred the internal lining of the kidney tubules. Hibiscus acts as a chemical buffer, keeping uric acid in a liquid state so it can be flushed away harmlessly. It also contains anthocyanins, the same deep red pigments found in berries, which act as a shield against the free radical damage caused by environmental pollutants and processed foods. The preparation guide for hibiscus is simple but requires patience. Use 2 tablespoons of dried hibiscus petals per 16 ounces of water. For the best results, use a cold brew method. Place the petals in room temperature water and let them sit overnight. This cold extraction prevents the release of bitter tannins and preserves the heat-sensitive antioxidants. In the morning, you will have a deep, ruby-red liquid that tastes tart and refreshing. Do not add sugar or honey, as glucose spikes can cause temporary inflammation in the kidney filters, which defeats the entire purpose of the drink. Finally, we have the stinging nettle tea, the mineral balancer. Stinging nettle has been used for centuries as a kidney tonic because of its ability to improve the filtration of metabolic waste products like creatinine and urea. As we age, our kidneys naturally become less efficient at clearing these byproducts, leading to a slow buildup that causes fatigue and brain fog. Nettle acts as a gentle stimulant for the renal tissue, encouraging the nephrons to maintain their filtration speed. It is also incredibly rich in minerals that support the structural integrity of the kidneys, including magnesium and calcium in a highly bioavailable form. What makes nettle truly special is its ability to help the body maintain its pH balance. An acidic environment is the enemy of the kidney. It causes the organs to work overtime to buffer the blood. Nettle is highly alkalizing, which provides the kidneys with a much-needed break from the constant struggle of pH regulation. To prepare this, use 1 tea bag of organic stinging nettle or a tablespoon of dried leaves. Steep in hot water for at least 7 minutes to ensure the full profile of minerals and chlorophyll is released. This drink is best consumed in the late morning, providing a second wind of hydration and filtration support before lunch. Transitioning into these habits requires a shift in perspective. You must realize that your kidneys are not just passive filters. They are dynamic, living sensors that respond to every drop of liquid you consume. When you choose these drinks, you are moving away from a culture of damage control and toward a culture of proactive preservation. Imagine the long-term impact of these choices. By preventing the buildup of mineral crystals every morning, you are avoiding the agony of kidney stones. By managing your blood pressure through natural nitrates and hibiscus, you are preventing the silent scarring of your filtration units. By using ginger and nettle to lower inflammation, you are ensuring that your energy levels remain high and your blood stays clean. This is the compound effect of health. One drink may not change your life in a single day, but repeating these rituals every morning for a year creates a biological fortress that is resistant to the common ailments of aging. Your kidneys are currently filtering your blood as you hear these words. They never stop, they never complain, and they never take a vacation. The very least you can do is provide them with the raw materials they need to do their job with ease. This is about more than just avoiding disease. It is about thriving. When your kidneys are clean, your skin is clearer, your mind is sharper, and your body feels lighter. You are no longer dragging around the heavy weight of processed toxins and metabolic sludge. You are free to move through the world with the vitality that nature intended. Start tomorrow morning. Choose one of these 5 drinks. Whether it is the zesty lemon and ginger or the deep, earthy dandelion root, make a commitment to your renal health. Your kidneys have been taking care of you since before you were born. It is finally time you return the favor. By integrating these natural morning beverages into your routine, you are effectively installing a high-performance filtration upgrade into your body's most vital system. These drinks work in harmony with your natural circadian rhythms, taking advantage of the post-sleep state where your body is most primed for detoxification. Remember, the goal is not perfection, but consistency. Even a single shift in your morning beverage choice can ripple outward, affecting your blood pressure, your hydration levels, and your overall longevity. You have the power to stop the silent damage before it even starts. Take control of your morning, take control of your health, and give your kidneys the shield they need to protect you for the rest of your life. The science is clear, the ingredients are simple, and the benefits are profound. There is no reason to wait for a diagnosis to start caring for your renal system. The best time to save your kidneys was 10 years ago. The second best time is right now, starting with the very next glass of water you pour. As you move forward, keep these analogies in mind. Your lemon water is your morning rinse, your beetroot juice is your pressure valve, and your herbal teas are your cellular shields. With this knowledge, you are no longer a passive bystander in your own health journey. You are the architect of a cleaner, stronger, and more vibrant internal world. Let these morning drinks be the foundation upon which you build a life of health and vitality, ensuring that your kidneys stay as healthy and efficient as the day you were born. The path to a toxin-free body is not through a week-long crash diet or a miracle pill. It is through the gentle, persistent, and scientifically backed morning rituals that honor the incredible complexity of your biological filters. Your body is a temple, and your kidneys are its most diligent cleaners. Respect them, nourish them, and they will serve you faithfully for a lifetime. This concludes our deep dive into the world of renal morning nutrition. May your mornings be filled with the clarity and energy that only healthy kidneys can provide, and may your journey toward holistic wellness be fueled by the wisdom of nature's most powerful ingredients. Each sip you take of these specialized beverages is a vote for a future where you are in command of your vitality. Your renal health is the silent engine of your existence, and by following these simple, authoritative steps, you are ensuring that engine runs smoothly for as long as possible. The transformation begins with your very next morning, one glass at any time, leading to a lifetime of silent, powerful protection for the organs that do so much for you. Stay hydrated, stay informed, and always choose the path of natural preservation.